eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the San Francisco 49ers. With the eyes of the world watching, we are underway from the Super Bowl. Fields this one at the 3. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Purdy on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Here's Gibson on 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Steelers in the dime for this 3rd down.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. That's incomplete. They tried to pick up the 1st down a little gusto, but maybe a little bit too much. Now we've got 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation, and he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his 1st time out. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. To the air on 3rd and long. It's a big swipe downfield to Samuel. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now.
Now an inside give to Johnson. Great decision to bounce this outside, Brock. Gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's 4th and a yard.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They're going to try to throw for it. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Cut 19. Cut 19 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cut.
Looking in the air here. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. And 24 yards on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Ready.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. So that'll do it for the opening quarter of Super Bowl 61. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get you back to Atlanta after this.
Ready up.
3 more quarters to go. We're back for the 2nd frame here of Super Bowl 61.
Ready.
They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Escapes and he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1 for 1.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Brings it in at the 13. San Francisco! The 49ers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ball to go.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
It's down. Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects on Strasser. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A 28-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. New set of downs from the 37.
Here we go.
This is Johnson heading right. And the cut back to the middle is the right call. That is 8 yards on the carry. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Pass play now. Going with a screen to Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Ready.
Rolling from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
3rd and long for him here. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On the gun is Purdy. Into the hands of Jordan Watkins. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More from Inglewood and Super Bowl 61 coming up.
Big Lion. Left ready.
Line up the design keeper. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Gibson here from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Kittle makes the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Jones. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
49-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. He's all down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Get set. Up.
Jones. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
14. Steelers 10.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Calvin Austin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Wow, they must really trust this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Enough waiting. Let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field positions. They get set, 1st and 10. They're going play action. Completed left side to Samuel. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Working now from the gun. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And this one does not go far.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Gets it through the middle. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
Let's go. Ready, right?
Jumps in up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Ready?
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on, come on. Ready?
They're going to try and throw it here. Austin makes the grab downfield. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page is textbook.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go. Strike.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
79 Broncos. Huh. Go.
Back to throw now. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers push their lead to 3. Now Boswell on to send this away. Isaac Gorindo to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Tigers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. A give left side to Jones. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
At the 43-yard line, it's a pickup of 3.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Get set. Get set. Yellow. 18. What's up?
Purdy looking to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
18. What's up?
They'll throw. 3rd and long. great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First down, Purdy to throw. Hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Okay, what's up? 118, what's up? Yeah, you. Up.
Now again, it's Gibson heading right. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
That'll do it for 3 quarters here in Super Bowl 61. Just one final act to go in our season. The 49ers have it, and hopefully have some points ready to salvage hopes of a record-tying 6th title. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Get set.
Looking to throw, Purdy. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Goes to the hurry up here.
14 yards. That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Outside. 118. Here we go.
Another run for Gibson on second down. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Get set. 118. What's up?
Again, it's Gibson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
They'll run. Gibson. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
What's up?
They'll try it again with Gibson. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
Steelers 17.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 on a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Flushed it. Oh, he lost the football. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers.
Brought in inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers push their lead to 3. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive here with Gibson. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. It's a gain of 8, and we have reached our 2-minute warning.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Purdy to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
We go, boys.
Get to Jones. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that case is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
We'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Let's go. 70, Timberwolves. Ready.
We'll go with a design keeper. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. San Francisco calls its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And it's another Lombardi for the Steel City. The Pittsburgh Steelers are your Super Bowl champions. This is what we all hope every year when we get to this point, Brock. We hope for the drama. We hope that the game lives up to the big stage that it was played on. Close at the end. Really just 1 or 2 moments in there that decided who was going to be the team waiting to receive the trophy.
Yeah, you just feel, don't you, Kate, that every single bit of that Lombardi trophy had to be earned here tonight. But not just tonight, not over these 60 minutes. It was every practice throughout the season, every tough battle they fought on Sundays from September to January, battle tested. It was all that work that made them capable of earning the championship tonight.
A decorated franchise on top once again. Commissioner Goodell presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Pittsburgh Steelers.